Hola a todos, buenas noches. ¿Tengo audio? Hola, 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 hola. Hola. Sí tengo audio. ¿No se me oye el audio? Vamos a ver. Un momento. Hola, 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 hola. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. Hola. Hola, hola, hola. ¿Me escuchan? Hola. Hola. Ahora sí. Hola a todos. Casi que no me da. Hola a todos, buenas noches. Hoy es martes 22 de octubre. Son las 6:31 de la tarde en Colombia. Yo soy Mike y les doy la bienvenida a una clase más de revisión de los temas que estamos viendo en los videos que publico cada semana. Everybody, good evening. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. It's 6:30 p.m. 6:31 p.m. in Colombia. I'm Mike, and I bid you welcome to another review class. In these classes, we are reviewing the stuff that we learn on the videos that we post the week before. Last week, we had a video about adjectives. It's corrected. As I was saying, adjective is not adjective, it's adjective. Sorry for that. So, we're going to quick review adjectives in Spanish tonight. So first, thanks to all of you, the ones who are right now here with us tonight live. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for being here. Also, the people who's watching us later, because this video is going to stay here, available on the channel for you. You can watch it anytime, as many times as you want. And also, a big thank you to all of the members of the channel. There's a membership program. You can be part of that, and that's a way of showing your appreciation for the things that we do in order to bring learning resources for you. So having said that, let's go with this quick review for tonight about, whoops, sorry, come on. This happens very much always. Give me just a second. And I go like this. Okay. Sorry. So, we're going to go with a quick review, and we're going to do this little exercise. So I'm going to give you a sentence in Spanish, and then you're going to, in your house, you're going to write the sentence. I'm going to give you the sentence in English, and you're going to write the sentence in Spanish. And this is all related to adjectives. So first, what we're going to do first is we're going to check known adjective noun agreement, either gender and number. That's what we're going to first do. So I'm going to give you a sentence in English with adjectives, and you must check if you can write the right sentence according to gender and number. That's it. So let's go with the red car. The red car. Car in Spanish is masculine, and this is singular. This is one car. The red car. The red car. And remember where to place the adjective. It goes noun adjective. It has to agree in number and gender. The red car. The red car. What would be the red car? The red car in Spanish is el carro rojo. The red car, el carro rojo. Give me a second to share the screen real quick here. The red car, el carro rojo. So here carro is singular, rojo is singular, carro is masculine, rojo is masculine. So el carro rojo, gender agreement. Next sentence. The white shirt. The white shirt. Oh, now, how would be if it's not the red car but the red cars? What would it be? So I have the red car. Let's do this. Let's turn this to the plural. So it would be the red cars, right? So how would it be? The red cars. The red cars. Number of the noun, plural. So it would be carros. The article would be los carros, and adjective also plural and masculine, rojos. Now let's go with the next one. The next one would be the white shirt. The white shirt. Shirt in Spanish is feminine. Once again, is singular, white shirt. The white shirt. So the white shirt. How would it go? How would it go? Gender number agreement. So the shirt, feminine. La camisa, white, blanca. And how would it be if we use the plural? The white shirts would be las camisas blancas. Easy, right? So far, so good. Gender and number agreement. The interesting books. The interesting books. The interesting books. The interesting books. Book is masculine and books is plural. So, los libros. Interesting. Interesantes. Remember that adjectives like interesante is either for masculine and feminine. And how would it be if it's the interesting book? Easy, right? El libro interesante. The pretty flowers. The pretty flowers. The pretty flowers. The pretty flowers. Flowers in Spanish. Flowers in Spanish is feminine. And flowers is plural. So it would be las flores, and adjective must agree. Gender number. Bonitas. Las flores bonitas. How about the pretty flower? Singular. La flor bonita. Oops, sorry. La flor bonita. La flor bonita. So this is basically how we are going to agree in gender and number with the adjectives at first. Now let's move to adjective placement, either before or after a noun. This is something that we checked on the video we had before. So that's what we're going to do. And let's start with the big house. 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 What would it be? The big house would be, whoops, again, oh shoot. This is happening to me again today. Sorry. The big house, la casa grande. How about if I want to say a good friend? A good friend. A good friend. A good friend. A good friend. That would be un buen amigo. Un buen amigo. A good friend. How about an old car? An old car. But what I mean when I say an old car is it's old. It's old. It's got mileage. An old car. And I say un carro viejo. But if I say an old car, like a former car that I had, not necessarily old, but one that I used to have, I would say un viejo carro. Right? So, how about changing positions and changing the meaning of the sentence depending on where I place the adjective? Right? It's pretty much what we just did. So let's go with a woman, a poor woman, meaning she is poor. She doesn't have a money. A poor woman. A poor woman. She is poor. She is poor. How would you say that? Versus a poor woman, an unfortunate woman. And this would be, oops, sorry. And this would be no money. And it would be una mujer pobre. And the other one would be una pobre mujer. In Spanish, I'm going to give you two sentences in English which are different in English, but in Spanish we use something similar. A large man and a great man. In English we use, oops, sorry. In English we use the adjective always before the noun. If I mean a large man, it's big, traits of the guy, characteristics, I say un hombre grande. But if I mean he's a great man, right, I would say un gran hombre. See how we change grande for gran? I couldn't say un grande hombre. Well, I can say that, but that sounds weird. And if I say un hombre gran, sounds so bad. It's like, what? Okay. Let's say I say an old friend, right? An old friend, similar like the thing that we did before, an old man, an old friend, I mean, an old friend. An old friend, meaning he's old. He's so old. So I say un amigo viejo. But if I mean we've been together for long, I appreciate him a lot, I say un viejo amigo. Maybe he's not old, but we've been friends for years. And I changed that. So that's something that we do. If you watch the video in which I talk about adjectives, if you haven't, please check the video. That's what we learned there. And last but not least, we're going to do some comparative and superlatives, right? So if I say, let's say, let's move this here real quick. A second. I need to make a mistake again. Okay. Let's say a comparative. My sister is taller than me. My sister is taller than me. My sister is taller than me. So, mi hermana es taller. Remember, in Spanish, we always use a structure which is, in this case, más tall, alta, que yo. Mi hermana es más alta que yo. My sister is taller than me. This book is less interesting than the other one. This book is less interesting than the other. Again, este libro, subject number 1, es, this case is less, menos, adjective, interesante, que, subject 2, el otro. These are comparative adjectives. And if I want to check superlative, that would be, she's the smartest in the class. She's the smartest in the class. Ella. She is. Ella es. The smartest. La más. Smart. Inteligente. In the class. De la clase. And this is the best restaurant in the city. This is the best restaurant in the city. Again, este es the best, el mejor restaurante in the city, de la ciudad. So we have comparative, superlative, we have changing of meaning based on placement, we have placement depending on meaning, we have gender number agreement. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how adjectives in Spanish work in a nutshell. So that's basically it for tonight. Just a quick review. One thing to keep in mind is when it comes to language, when we're learning a second language, of course, this kind of information is helpful because this is education, right? We are learning concepts, grammar, and such, the foundations. But we need exposure to the language. Otherwise, this is going to be pretty hard to understand because in Spanish, we have a lot of nuances and subtleties with things. Let's say, I think tomorrow I'm releasing a new video, I'm premiering a new video, and this video is about adjectives with not adjectives, the use of titles, professions, and occupations. So let's say when we say I'm a teacher, in Spanish I don't say yo soy un profesor, I say yo soy profesor, but sometimes I use the article. When do I use the article? How about if I use an adjective like soy un buen profesor or soy un profesor bueno? Because I can say that in Spanish. What makes the difference there? And this has to do also with adjectives. So check it out. And those are things that I can explain, the basis and the foundation of this. But it's a matter of exposing yourself to the language. So tomorrow I'm releasing the video. I hope you're gonna be I think it's gonna be around 6:45 p.m. Colombian time. Watch the video and stay tuned for next Tuesday. We're going to review the same thing. And remember this, what I was telling you, when you're learning a language, this kind of information is useful, but just with this, it's so hard to learn a language. So you need exposure to the language. You need to listen to the language. You need to talk, write a lot of things. So I hope you're going to be able to do that with all the resources that are available on this channel. So Well, I think that's it for tonight. If you like the video, please share. I mean, you know what to do. Share with your friends, group, social media. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell button in order to get notifications because we're posting videos on a weekly basis. If you want to, let's say you want to practice a little bit of listening in Spanish, I do have another channel. This channel, it's called Inglés Fácil con Mike. Easy English with Mike. Inglés Fácil con Mike. And on that channel, I have over 800 videos. I explain a lot of English theory there in Spanish, so it would be interesting for your listening practice. I'm from Colombia. My Spanish is Latin American Spanish, so could be helpful. So there's a lot of resources. I'm trying to focus a lot on verb conjugation on this channel. You will find a lot of videos about verb conjugation because I think that's one of the toughest topics to learn when you want to learn Spanish. So hope this is going to be helpful. Looking forward to seeing you in future videos, and thank you for being here tonight. Gracias por haber estado aquí con nosotros esta noche. Espero que les sirvan estos pequeños videos de revisión. Son cortos, pero sirven de algo. Y espero que estén trabajando mucho para aprender el idioma en lo que les pueda ayudar. Con mucho gusto. Y espero que nos veamos en próximos videos. Que pasen una feliz noche. Chao, chao, chao.